Thank you, Jesus. Bless you.
I'm trying not to talk as much this time as I did last time.
That's all right. It's all right.
Well, the Lord brings you through the valley, like I had testified before. But what the Lord has been dealing with me on recently is how He restores us to where we were.
Yes.
And the scripture says that if we believe in Him, He'll not only restore, but He will give us more than we had in the first place. Amen. So if you go through the struggle, that He'll bring you out on the other side. But He wants us to just believe in Him and wait on Him. That wait might be a little long because we want an immediate answer, because we'll try to fix it on our own. But if we just wait and trust in Him, and the waiting and the trials that I went through the past few years has shown me how to wait and depend and listen to Him for myself. Because when we go to church, sometimes we depend on the ministers and the pastors to do it for us. But there comes a time where you have to be able to get in your own closet.
That's right.
And communicate and trust and believe and cry and moan and reach heaven on your own. Because those are the beautiful times you'll reflect on and see how the Lord brought you through, how the Lord heard your cry too. And during the restoration period in my life, I'll tell you, keep brief. There was one example that comes to mind. And he reminded me on how beautiful His restoration is. He didn't have to remind me, but He was helping me celebrate in my heart when I would reflect on what He did. I've been through a struggle for years. And then in 2011, I moved to Tennessee. At that same year, I'm trying to cry, I'm a baby. That same year, my son went to college at Morgan State. Hallelujah.
That's a Lord, bless you.
Yes.
Forgive me, I said we're going to do this.
Have your way, Lord.
And before I go on, my relationships with the children weren't as enriching as I had hoped, because when we try to hold things together, like paying to support the children, getting what they need, I'm not a flash. I don't believe in the Jordans and name rings and all that, but when I say provide for them, I mean the basic necessities. But sometimes we hold it together, but we don't hold together what's important, which is the relationships with your families. So you lose that a little bit. So I said, Lord, I want my children to see me as their mother and as a person to communicate with and have a better relationship. But I didn't know how to put that together. So when I went to Tennessee and my son was in Maryland, it seemed like that relationship got worse because of the distance. I would beg him to come to Tennessee to stay. But he's like, Mom, he's doing his own thing in college. The calls got less frequent. He's doing his thing. Of course, I'm crying at home because my son's not communicating. My daughters were there, but them being there and him being absent, there was a different kind of tug for him. So through my stay in Tennessee, that's when I went through the real valley and the lowest of lows. Have you ever been shattered and broken where you don't know how to pick the pieces up?
Come on now.
You feel like you're trying to get it together, but you just really don't know how to do it. And in that low moment, when I was trying to just lay before the Lord by myself with no help at all, that's when my son, who I consider to be the prodigal son, the Lord saw fit to have him come back home. And he had moved to New Jersey. Wasn't happy then, but seemed like the Lord knew at that moment how to restore the most precious thing. In the deep sorrow and suffering, He brought my son back. And my son was a great strength. He didn't know what the problem was. He saw me crying, just gave me a hug and just talked and watched TV. So that the point is that my heart's desire. And the Lord said He knows what we need before we ask for it. So I was at a point where I didn't know what to ask for. Everything seemed like a mess. So I said, Lord, you know what my heart's desires have been. You know what will make me whole again. And not just my son, but things in general. So I just said to the Lord, fix it. And that word, it, was a huge word. Because that didn't refer to one thing. I just wanted Him to fix all He knew was broken. To repair the things in my life. And you know what? He did just that. He brought my son home.
Thank you, Lord.
I have a relationship with Him other than just providing. And my daughters too, bless their heart. My daughter Desiree, who's going to be here soon. She is the sweetest little mother hen. So I have a closeness with my children that I have always wanted. And with my family too in general. So He is bringing back and making better the relationships. And he said in Deuteronomy that if we just wait on him, he will restore and make better what we really need in our lives. And I tell you, I've been through some things, but God has shown himself. He has shown himself to be miraculous. He's shown himself to be caring, loving, not just for the masses, but he looks down and sees us individually and can help us figure out how to heal us. Now, the length of time our struggle is depends on how hard our head is too. And my head was a little hard because I struggled for a minute. but through the struggle, I'm not complaining about it. I'm glad about it because he chastens those he loves them, right? So he knows how to bring us out. So he brought me up no matter what the problem was, no matter how long it seemed to be. He let me see that ultimately he bring me out and make it better. I said I wasn't going to be long one, didn't I?
It's all right. It's all right.
I get excited about the Lord. I get excited because he saw even me. And he wants me to make it. He wants us to be happy. He wants us to have everything. He doesn't want us to struggle. We let ourselves struggle. But if I find that if we rely on him first and put him first, then he'll make everything all right.
Amen.
Thank you.